What happens when a power-hungry HOA tries to evict a peaceful farmer? But his wife just happens to be a Navy SEAL? Buckle up. This is not your average neighborhood drama. It was a crisp morning. I stood on my porch, half-eaten Pop-Tart in one hand, a bucket of goat feed in the other, when 3 squad cars rolled up my gravel drive like they were chasing a fugitive. Linda, the self-appointed HOA queen next door, rode shotgun, waving her arms like a parade marshal, shouting, "Evict him! He's trespassing!" Funny thing, my family's owned this land for 70 years. Wearing nothing but boots and boxers, I blinked at the chaos while my chickens scattered like it was a SWAT raid. I hadn't even finished breakfast, yet somehow, I was the villain in a suburban soap opera. But this didn't begin with cops. 6 months ago, the HOA from the gated community next to us declared our barn an eyesore from their yoga decks. First, it was passive-aggressive flyers. Then Linda showed up, iced coffee in one hand, laminated rules in the other, asking if I'd sell the land so they could expand their buffer zone. I told her the only buffer I needed was one to keep her yappy terrier out of my driveway. That should have ended it. But Linda doesn't do defeat. She filed noise complaints. My goats, my tractor, my rooster, all suddenly unauthorized livestock. The kicker? I'm not even part of their HOA. Next, they tried to annex my land using a 1994 zoning map like it was the Constitution. So here we are. Linda screaming, "He's armed," as I raise my Pop-Tart like Exhibit A. One deputy snorts. The others look ready to bail. Then, gravel crunches. Tara's home. My wife doesn't enter like a civilian. She glides like a predator. Tactical backpack on, sweat gleaming, face unreadable. She climbs the porch stairs and says one word, "Warrants?" The cops flinch. Linda blinks. Because Tara isn't just my wife. She's a 12-year Navy SEAL vet. Black ops, medevac extractions, demolitions, fluent in Arabic, Russian, and sarcasm. We moved here for peace. But when pushed, Tara doesn't retreat. She recalibrates. She examines Linda's fake permit and says, "This zoning overlay is void. AGU's Protection Act superseded it 15 years ago. Proceed. And it's illegal." The lead deputy gulps. Tara turns to me. "Fed the goats?" I nod. "Can I finish my Pop-Tart?" She nods again. Linda keeps ranting, but Tara walks inside. It's a standoff now. Linda starts live streaming, but trips into her HOA cart. The internet explodes with memes. A deputy mutters, "If your claim's false, this is harassment." Tara returns with documents, deeds, zoning laws, agricultural certificates, and a letter from the state military office. Linda squeals military cosplay in her country club outfit. A goat headbutts her cart. She screams. The cops retreat. Linda's stream goes viral. Later that night, Tara spreads out maps and a file labeled Strategic Containment. Her eyes scan like she's back in the field. The next morning, she emails the senator with drone footage of Linda trespassing, GPS tagged, time stamped. She puts up tactical training in progress signs. Her old K9 Phantom patrols the land. Trail cams catch everything. When Linda returns, yelling about visual obstructions, Tara says, "Trespass again, and I'll file federal cease and desist." Linda blinks. One HOA lackey flees. The other stammers. Tara simply says, "Already filed." Linda uploads a tearful rant. The internet mocks her. Tara collects every comment, every post, evidence. 3 days later, a county inspection crew shows up. Tara greets them with a digital binder emailed at 9:05 a.m. sharp. Linda tries to derail them. The inspector shuts her down. "This isn't your jurisdiction." That night, Linda sends a midnight email accusing us of paramilitary activity. Tara forwards it to the state attorney and whispers, "She thinks she can out-bureaucrat me." Cute. We roast marshmallows. Then, at sunrise, construction noise. The HOA drills a barrier across our private drive. Linda's supervising in a lawn chair. Tara steps up in her SEAL shirt, hands them a fake order they issued, and says, "Did you invent an agency?" Linda stammers. Tara calmly replies, "You committed 5 crimes. Remove it, or I call state police." The foreman backs off. Linda protests. No one listens. That night, the cameras catch Linda sneaking around again, measuring tape in hand. Tara's light finds her. "That's criminal trespassing, Linda." Linda flees. Tara files a police report. The sheriff opens a formal investigation. Turns out, Linda planned to sell our land off in parcels. Tara calls a press conference. Her folder speaks louder than Linda ever could. A retired colonel shares it with the caption, "Don't fight a SEAL's wife without a submarine." The HOA collapses. Board members resign. Their accounts vanish. A state audit reveals their charter expired in 2002. Linda's finished. HOA members apologize. One even cries, saying, "I thought you were dramatic." Tara just offers them water. She seeks peace, not revenge. Linda's last act? A sad HOA unity meeting. 5 people, fake candles, more rants. Someone leaks it. Satire sites pounce. Tara files to dissolve the HOA. It passes. A week later, Linda returns, measuring tape in hand. Tara hits record. "What's your intention?" "Noise complaints," Linda says. Tara tilts her head. "Your HOA is gone. You're trespassing." Deputy Ramirez rolls up and warns her. "Next time, it's criminal." Linda stumbles away, this time for good. Tara hosts a retreat for veterans. We sit on the porch, peaceful, earned. I ask her, "Start a new HOA?" She smirks. "Only if the motto is, mess around, find out." We toast mismatched mugs. The sun sets. Justice served. Farm protected. Moral of the story: when power is misused, silence won't save you. But truth, preparation, and courage will. Don't mess with people who want peace, especially if one of them used to be a Navy SEAL. Hit that like button if you've ever had to deal with a Karen like this. Drop a comment with your HOA horror story. And subscribe for more real stories that prove sometimes justice shows up with a badge.